It ain't nothing like a good chili recipe in the wintertime, and I'm here to help you step your game up on your chili. I'm gonna show you how to make a chicken chorizo chili. Man, this thing full of flavor and it's delicious. Y'all ready? Let's go. All right, let's do a quick rundown of what we have. Right here we have our chicken breast, boneless chicken breast. Now you can use boneless chicken thighs also, boneless skinless chicken thighs. And I cut them in little bitty chunks like this. It's about 2 pounds. We have like 3/4 pounds of chorizo here. We have chicken broth, onions, some canned fire roasted diced tomatoes. We have some white kidney beans, red kidney beans, chili powder, salt, some unsweetened cocoa, some brown sugar, fresh garlic mince, some tomato paste, salt, pepper, cumin, and a chopped red bell pepper. So these are the ingredients. Let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna make this chili powder mixture with our brown sugar. We're gonna add it to our chili powder here, along with our unsweetened cocoa. So we're just gonna make a nice little seasoning here. All right, so we're gonna sit that aside and let's go ahead and move on. So the next thing we're gonna do is heat up our pot. Now if you have a Dutch oven pot, that's fine, but you want a big enough pot for this particular recipe. We're gonna add our chorizo, and we're gonna take a wooden spoon, and we're gonna cook this, breaking it up into small little crumbles for about 4 to 5 minutes. 4 to 5 minutes, not 45 minutes. All right, so we're about 4 minutes in. We're gonna pause our heat. We're gonna remove our chorizo from our pot. Now guys, if you don't wanna use chorizo or you don't have chorizo, you can use a spicy Italian sausage. I think the chorizo gives it a little bit more flavor. Be careful, you don't wanna take the juices out of that. I wanna keep those juices in there. I just wanna remove the meat. I wanna leave that flavor at the bottom. So we have our pot back on our cooktop. We're gonna unpause our heat. If you need to add a little oil there, if you don't have a lot of grease or oil there, you could add you some oil. But what you want to do now is start adding your chicken pieces. You don't want to overcrowd your pan too much. What you're trying to do is get your chicken pieces browned on each side. So you want to turn your heat up to like a medium high. And guys, remember, these do not have to be cooked all the way through because they're going to finish cooking during the simmering process. You just want to kind of get them brown on each side. Oh, we forgot to season it with some of that salt and pepper. We got to do that, guys. Yes, you got to get some of that salt and pepper on it. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. All right, guys, so now we're going to pull these out. And we're going to place these in a bowl also because I have another batch to cook. All right, so we're finishing up our last batch. I'm removing our chicken pieces and we're gonna sit our chicken aside. This is what we have. So remember, this is not cooked fully, so we're just gonna sit it aside. If you need to add a little bit more oil to your pot, go ahead and do it now. All right, so now we're gonna unpause our heat. I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil, not much. Look like we have some oil down there already. And we're gonna start sauteing our onions and our red peppers. And we're gonna cook these for about 4 minutes until they're softened. You wanna continuously move these around. Don't let them sit, you don't want them to burn. All right, so we're about 4 minutes in. So we're gonna add our garlic now to the mix. We're gonna let this cook for another 30 seconds till we smell that good garlic fragrance. All right, so now we're gonna take our chili powder mixture and we're gonna add it here to these onions and peppers. Now guys, I forgot to add the cumin in that previous step. You wanna add the cumin to that mixture too. I think I just did the cocoa, the chili powder, and the brown sugar. You wanna add that cumin there too. And you wanna mix this too for another 30 seconds until you get that like toasty type smell. And now we're gonna come behind that with 1 cup of our chicken broth. And we're just gonna use this to deglaze the bottom of the pan for right now. So we wanna get this mixed in, get that pan deglazed. That's where all that flavor is. All right, once you get that pan deglazed, you're gonna add the remaining of your chicken broth, which is 2 cups. your fire roasted chili, diced chilies. Diced tomatoes, sorry. This is 2 cans, and you don't want to drain it. You want the juices and all with this. You want to add that chorizo back in there, along with all those juices, and also your chicken. And we're going to turn our heat up. We want that to come up to a boil. Let's get that mixed in while it's coming up to temperature. Now guys, if you don't want to use chicken and you want to use ground beef along with your chorizo, you can do that also. You can just add, while you're browning your chorizo, you can brown your ground beef along with it. I think the chorizo and the chicken coupled together gives it amazing flavor. And guys, let's not forget to add our tomato paste here also. And we're gonna get this worked in while it comes up to a boil. And this looks good. This smells good too. All right, so we're at a boil now. We're gonna reduce this to a simmer, all the way to a simmer. And we're gonna let this cook for 1.5 to 2 hours until the chicken is tender. All right, so we're just gonna sit that there and let it cook. Uncovered, guys, uncovered, all right? All right, so we're about 1.5 hours in. This is the consistency that I like it, so it's not that thick. You guys know I don't like real watery chili, and I don't like it real thick either. So next we're gonna add our beans, our red kidney beans, our white kidney beans. And you can get this stirred in like this. Now guys, you could also add your tomato paste in at this step. I went ahead and added it early in the previous step and let it cook the 1.5 hours, but you can also add it at this step also. Doesn't really matter. Look how that's coming together. And now I'm gonna add the remaining of our salt and our pepper. Brighten up those flavors just a little bit. You guys, take a look at that. Now that's some chili right there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this over on our cutting board and into a bowl for our final presentation. Guys, take a look at that right there. I'm gonna top it off by adding some jalapenos here. Y'all know me, I like those jalapenos. Cilantro. And gotta add that cheese, man. And there you have it, guys. Chicken chorizo chili. Let me know what you think about this recipe in the comment section below. I'm gonna leave the measurements and ingredients video description below. Let's jump into quality control. Man, this looks good. All right, guys, we're back in here, quality control. Man, we got this chicken chorizo chili. Man, this takes your chili game up to the next level, I'm telling you. Man, take a look at that. That bowl of goodness, man. Oh, let's go ahead and just, without further ado, let's go ahead and take some bite out of this. Let me get a jalapeno on here. All right. Absolutely delicious. Oh man. The chorizo adds a whole lot of additional flavor to it. This and my steak chili, I'm gonna link that steak chili up there. Guys, you need to try that steak chili. This here is delicious also. So, till the end, y'all already know who I am. Spinelli, all wings, everything. And remember, man, you like some good chili. I'm not a chef. I just cook a lot. And now I'm out. Peace.